Have you ever heard a voice inside you telling you that you were not enough? That your body was a burden, your will a mistake, and your very existence something to atone for? These ideas, so ingrained in religions that preach self-denial, are not random. They are tools of control. But at what cost? Religious nihilism is a form of annihilation of human identity. We are taught from an early age that we are intrinsically corrupt, that our nature is sinful, and that only through submission can we hope for redemption. But at what cost does this redemption come? This idea is often disguised as humility and discipline, but in reality it leads to a constant rejection of who we are. The value of our emotions, our desires, and our autonomy is denied. Guilt becomes an unbearable burden, separating us not only from ourselves, but also from the nature that surrounds us. If the human being is seen as imperfect, even the natural world becomes something to be dominated and not understood. Many religious doctrines teach that the earth is only a place of passage, that earthly life has no value compared to the promised life after death. This thinking has legitimized for centuries the exploitation of nature, the contempt for the body, and the idea that sacrifice and suffering are virtues. Instead of seeing the earth as part of us, we have been taught to fear it, to consider it corrupt and temporary. I grew up with guilt as my companion. Every independent thought was a betrayal, every desire a sin. Punishments were not only physical, but psychological. I was told that I had to obey, that my parents were the reflection of God on earth, and that my personal will was something to be repressed. I remember that when I wrote something of my own, my mother would tear it up. She kept the sheets as testimony, but in reality she did not want me to have a voice. My identity was erased. This is the true effect of religious nihilism, the destruction of individuality in the name of an illusion of purity. The first thing to do is to recognize the damage these ideas have caused. To understand that we are not dirty nor wrong, and that our nature is not something to fear. Connecting with the body and nature is a form of healing. Rediscovering the value of earthly life, listening to our needs without guilt, and accepting that pleasure is not a sin, but a right. Religion should connect, not destroy. If a belief system makes you hate yourself, deny who you are, and see nature as an enemy, perhaps it is not a system worth following. This series aims to shed light on these issues and help you find your value. What were your thoughts as you watched this video? Have you ever experienced something similar? Share it in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for the next episode.